What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Generations Brainstorm. As you can see, this is part of the Thrilling 30 Transformers 2014. And of course, head converts to pilot. Yes, indeed, this is a legit Headmaster back again, finally, at long last. A lot of you watching this are probably too young to remember Headmasters, and then, in that case, don't care one little bit what I'm talking about. But on the back we can see some very lovely details here. We've got a jet mode, of course, looking very brainstormy, very updated, certainly looking a lot like his IDW incarnation. As you can see, again, it says head converts to pilot. He's got twin blasters. He's got some stats, which I will let you pause and check out there. And of course, Brainstorm, a genius scientist and diabolical inventor. Brainstorm develops advanced weaponry for the Autobots. Although many of his inventions are deemed too devastating for use in actual combat, it's possible his laboratory itself is his most dangerous creation. Brainstorm frequently ignores proper safety protocols, and an unwary visitor to his lab runs a high risk of triggering some half-finished doomsday weapon. In spite of this, he is allowed to continue his work, proof of just how valuable Brainstorm is to the Autobot cause. So there you go. Brainstorm looking really cool in the package. I do like the color choice here. It's very, very nice, and the sculpt looks really, really cool as well. So I'm anxious to get this guy out of the package, so I'm going to do just that, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we have Brainstorm out of the package and in vehicle mode, and I've got to say right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan of this vehicle mode. So I mean, it's kind of sloppy to me personally. It's very nice and sleek looking from the top here. You can see a nice front end. The guns plug in right onto the sides of the front of the vehicle, of course. So you can even have those detached and have it even more aerodynamic looking. It does have folding up landing gear. It just goes in just like that. On the bottom, it does have a little plug for your action stage. You can plug this in and have it, you know, kind of flying around, what have you. But really, like I just showed on the bottom, you can see from the side and the bottom here, it's just got kind of just folded up robot just underneath there without any real attempt to hide it in any meaningful way. And again, on the back, you can see he's got the legs with the thrusters here, like half thrusters, and they are just kind of sticking out like a very, very sore thumb. You do have wings over here. You can adjust however you like. That's fun. You get the tail wings, or the tail fins. You can adjust those to your liking as well. And you can see inside here, you've got the little pilot, the headmaster, if you will. So there is. Oh, we've also got very, very big silver numbering on the sides of the wings. I don't really know why they feel the need to do that, but just a little bit of rubbing alcohol will probably take that right off, or nail polish remover, whatever. The paint is very nice on this guy. There's a lot of paint applications going on here, and they're all done really well, so that's a good thing. And of course, we can open up the cockpit and pull this little dude out like so. Just do be careful. I have heard a lot of reports of this paint on his legs, because he does have a lot of paint on him. He does have the paint on his legs, and people say that rubs off very easily, so just be careful of that. He's got very limited articulation. His arms are on ball joints at the shoulder, but just because of the nature of his arms, they really only move back and forth, and then not too much farther than that. His head is ball jointed, and you can get a lot of motion out of that. He's got a very cute little facial expression going on there. That's pretty neat. And to transform him into his robot mode head, you just kind of fold his arms in at the side there. And bring his legs down. And just fold it up like that. And there you go. You've got Brainstorm's head master in head mode. So you can see Brainstorm's head sculpt there, looking really cool. I do like it quite a lot. It's got the yellow eyes hanging out there as well. And so that said, to transform this guy into robot mode, because as much as I am not a fan of the vehicle mode, I am quite the fan of his robot mode. I think it's pretty neat. So let's transform him, shall we? You just want to pull the arms out like so, twist them around, pull the arm out and down, twist it around. Just want to get under here, open this flap, and this hand should come out with ease. And it does have a tendency to like flop around a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. I'm sure there are ways to tighten that up a little bit. It would have been nice if they had like a soft locking point right there, but they do flop around a little. That's okay. I just want to push these fins back like so. And then for the legs, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the front of the vehicle here, or you could even have like a, you know, Beast Machine style Jetstorm body if you so desire, but we'll just take this out like so, unplug the legs from the bottom of the vehicle, and just kind of pull them out to the side a little bit, just so they don't interfere with everything. There we go. Out to the side and down. Just like so. We're going to fold this up, and this post is going to plug right into this hole here. There you go, and you can see there's another hole down here to attach him to a stage display stand from that end as well. I'm going to flip up the shins and pop the feet down. There we go. Those are his feet. And we're just going to basically stand him up now. And grab his robot head and just plug it right in, just like so. There you are. And there is Brainstorm in robot mode. Really very nice figure. So he's got a lot of articulation going on here. He's got shoulders going out to the sides there. He's got double jointed elbows due to his transformation, and of course a bicep swivel. His hands can flap in and out like I showed you before. No waist articulation, unfortunately. His legs go like so, and they ratchet very, very strong ratchets out to the side. They are stopped right about here, just due to the hip armor. But then you can ratchet it back in as well. He does have movable crotch plates and hip plates, which is neat, I guess. He's got a upper knee swivel and nice knee bend. His feet can go back and forth like so, and they can also rock from side to side. You can see like that. So a lot of nice articulation. Oh, again, his head is also on a ball joint due to the the head of the headmaster. So that's really, really nice head articulation. So very, very cool. He does still have his blasters, which you can stick in his hands if you so desire. Just like that. And he can look pretty sweet. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so very, very cool. I do like him quite a lot. He's got a little feature going on here as well. Let's open up his cockpit so you can see it a little more easily. There is, of course, you can see the seat there for the headmaster to sit in vehicle mode. And if you press down on this gray bit here, it'll also knock down this little, what what do you want to call it? His little stat panel that the original had. You used to plug in, for those of you unaware, for headmasters back in the old days, you used to plug in the headmaster, and it had these little gauges in the chest somewhere hidden, and the gauges would go up. It would show you all of his stats when you plug the headmaster in. So that's a pretty neat thing. This is just like a, it's painted on there. It's just tampoed right on the back of the seat, but it's cool. It's a nice little addition. The only thing that bugs me about it is I do wish instead maybe there was another like little piece that came out, you know, from another side to kind of cover that up, because while it is neat to have that, it does, as you can see, kind of make his chest look very hollow, like his chest and stomach. You can see that there's like nothing in there, so that's kind of blah blah blah. But overall, I do like him a lot. I think he's a really neat figure. I think we can even, you can stick these back in here if you wanted to. You might be able to stick them in here as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can stick those in his back just like that if you wanted. Very, very neat. So yeah, I like this guy a lot. He's, you know, not without his flaws. I'm not a big fan of the vehicle mode overall, but the robot mode is really, really nice, really slick looking. I think they did a super job with that. So I think the vehicle mode just kind of suffered due to that. But I still feel there could have been a few other things they did to just kind of streamline the vehicle mode or make it, you know, more cohesive. But that's okay. Overall, I do like this guy. He's a very fun, playable figure. So that, guys, is going to do it for this review. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, hopefully I'll be back with some more Transformers. I should, you know, as soon as I get my hands on those Combiner Wars figures, I'll start reviewing those as well. In the meantime, I've got a bunch of Robots in Disguise figures to do, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.